I'll tell you also, those of you who are my age, about 30 years or younger, your health insurance plan is going to increase by over 133% in the next few years. 133%. And if you're not paying for health insurance, for the first few years, you're going to be penalized $95. Then you're going to be penalized over $600. Where are you going to get that money from to pay for those penalties? Keep in mind, those of you who are in my generation, just getting out of college, looking for a job. Most employers are unwilling now to offer full-time employment because they would have to offer health care benefits, and they don't want to. So there is a massive slew of part-time jobs, but not a lot of full-time jobs. Let me return this to a point that the Republicans made, arguing that because of what they did several years ago, Stephen Verso, the Republican candidate for Senate, argued that several years ago he passed a bill that caused there to be more jobs for folks seeking to employ people in the renewable energy industry. Well, under Obamacare, nobody is out there seeking to employ people full-time. In fact, if you do your research and find out why so many companies are not only not hiring full-time employees, but laying people off, their number one reason is because they are worried about the unknown consequences of the 20,000 pages of Obamacare regulations. This bill is an utter disaster for the country, and if you vote for Sean O'Connor and Don DeZarn, we are going to go to Trenton and say that New Jersey will not accept Obamacare. Yes, after firing my anger on that topic, a little alcohol is illegal for me to enjoy relaxation. But if I were to put a little bit of marijuana in my brownie and eat it, and the county was bored and unconcerned about the record-breaking violence in the capital city, they could come to me and throw me in jail, which is unacceptable. But I've already made that point. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've got some trouble here in the United States of America, and we've got some trouble here, especially in the state of New Jersey, where we have the highest property taxes and the highest debt per capita. We're the state where more people have left the state of New Jersey than any other state in the entire country. This is not a state where people want to move to. This is not a state people want to invest in. This is a state that is expensive to live in. This is a state that if you're gay or you smoke pot, you're not treated equally under the law. So people are looking to other places. Wouldn't it be great to feel good about the state we live in? To say that it's a more affordable place to live, that's accepting of different types of people? I think so, and so does Don DeZarn. But ladies and gentlemen, if we are to change the way of life here in New Jersey, first of all, we have to acknowledge the fact that it is possible. It is absolutely possible. I am always disappointed by the naysayers who say that you're spewing ideals and you're promoting ideas that sound great on paper, but they're not practical. They're not practical. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't proposed anything wildly radical to you. I've merely proposed to you rational reforms. that neither the Republicans nor the Democrats have the courtesy to present to you. But Don DeZarn and I do. And we are independent candidates. And ladies and gentlemen, we can win this election, and that's the point. What does it take? Well, in a three-way race, the Republicans versus the Democrats versus the Republicans, we don't even need 50%. We don't even need 50%. That's point one. Point number two. It's not all that hard. It is not all that hard to convince a majority of New Jerseyans in the 14th District to vote DeZarn and O'Connor for New Jersey legislature. But we absolutely need your help. So please help us. What can you do to help us? First of all, you can come to our events. We've got an event coming up Sunday, September 8th, right in front of the State House in Trenton, and we are going to demand that the state reforms the state's ridiculous laws against marijuana. As you've already seen, it's something that I'm so angry about that I decided to protest by drinking alcohol on camera. Because it's okay for me to drink this, even though if I were to drink all of this, I would die. No doubt. If I were to drink that entire bottle tonight, I would die. But if I were to drink, if I were to smoke, I don't know, this much pot, I would not die. But it's okay. This is okay. But that's not. I know for some folks, the issue of marijuana is controversial because marijuana then leads to thoughts of cocaine and heroin and the destruction that drugs do to people's lives. And there is no question about this fact. I am a little pressed for time because your time is so valuable that I can't go on a 40-minute thing right now. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. But marijuana is not as detrimental to the body as alcohol is, and yet alcohol is correctly legal. And this is something that I think is, again, disgracefully unfair, especially at a time when there is record-breaking violence in our state, and fighting that record-breaking violence really should be our top priority. Not people who just want to relax. But we were talking about what you can do to help. And I said you could attend this rally in front of the State House Sunday, September 8th. But there's more, ladies and gentlemen. The next week, Saturday, September 14th, at Scoopers, which is an ice cream parlor in East Windsor, we are having a fundraiser, and it would be amazing if you could be there to show your support and to send us a few dollars so that we could buy some yard signs and get our names out there so that we could fight against the Republicans and the Democrats who don't give a damn about the people they claim they want to represent. So please be there for that event. Also, we've got bumper stickers now available. We need you to put these on the back of your car. We need to put these on your windows. We need you to put these on your front door. We need you to put these everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We need you to tell the 14th District of New Jersey that this is essential if we are to change things around here, if we are to make life truly more expensive, if we are to have truly more honesty and transparency in our government. But I've gone on long enough for this evening. I thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. And I hope that you have an excellent day. May God bless the state of New Jersey. And may God bless America.